is Chiu. I'm the finance manager of OCM. I've been working in OCM for about 10 years. I graduated as a Chartered Certified Accountant in the United Kingdom in 1983. And I was a Wushu lover, and I love Wushu since very young. So I joined the Wushu Federation before joining OCM. So, as a finance manager in OCM, I handle all the financial and accounting matters in OCM. And I'm very proud of it, as even the IOC, when they send their auditors to audit the accounts of the Olympic Solidarity, they praise our accounting as excellent. So for the past 10 years, I have participated in many multi-sports games, including Asian Games for the year 2014 in Incheon, Korea, and 2018 Asian Games in Jakarta, Indonesia. I've also participated in the Southeast Asia Games, we call it SEA Games, in the year 2013 in Myanmar. In the year 2015 in Singapore, in the year 2017 in Kuala Lumpur, and in the year 2019 in the Philippines. As a part of the Secretariat for the Malaysian contingent, we assist the Malaysian team in many ways. I arrange for the flights for the Malaysian team. I arrange for the accommodation for our athletes and officials in the games, and also attend to all their needs in the games village. The best part about being a part of the Secretariat of the Multi-Sports Games is I have the chance to meet a lot of people from many countries. I get to know them, get to know their culture, to understand from them the development of sports in their own country, and then we can compare with that in Malaysia.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good day to you. My name is Anthony Lee and I work in the Singapore National Olympic Council. I had the privilege of attending the International Sports Affairs Training course in Taipei in 2019, whereby I witnessed the eagerness and enthusiasm of the participants in sharing and learning. The discussions were robust and engaging, and I learned quite a bit at the conference as well. I was thankful to the Chinese Taipei NOC for your warm hospitality and for looking after the foreign delegates. I also miss the good food in Taipei. Today I have another privilege of sharing what we do at the Singapore NOC in terms of international sports management. The role of the NOC is to develop, promote and protect the Olympic movement in the respective territories, including the observance of the Olympic Charter, and to encourage the creation of institutions which devote themselves to Olympic education, in particular National Olympic Academies, Olympic museums, and cultural programs related to the Olympic movement. In this regard, we work closely with the International Olympic Committee, the Olympic Solidarity, and the International Olympic Academy in the promotion of the Olympic values. Besides the promotion of the Olympic movement, the SNOC selects and manages the contingents participating in the Olympic Games, the Asian Games, the Commonwealth Games, the Southeast Asian Games. In addition, there are other games that we participate in: the Youth Olympic Games, the Asian Youth Games, the Commonwealth Youth Games, the Asian Beach Games, and the Asian Indoor and Martial Art Games. We work closely with the local organizing committees to ensure that our contingent meets all the requirements for the Games. The aim of Olympic Solidarity is to provide assistance to all the National Olympic Committees for athlete development programs, in particular those with the greatest needs of it. The assistance is achieved through multifaceted programs, prioritizing athlete development, but also training of coaches and sport administrators, and promoting the Olympic values in reference to the Olympic Charter Rule 5. We work with the Olympic Solidarity closely on the development of these programs. We also work with the IOC on adhering to the Olympic Charter, especially Rule 43 of the Olympic Charter, which is the observance of the World Anti-Doping Code and the Olympic Movement Code on the prevention of manipulation of competition, as these have a direct impact on the participation of our athletes and officials in international competitions. From the work that we do, our international partners include the International Olympic Committee, Commonwealth Games Federation, Olympic Solidarity, local organizing committees of major games, National Olympic Councils, Commonwealth Games Associations, and international federations. I'll provide some examples on the collaboration with our international partners. We work closely with the IOC Olympic Movement Unit on the prevention of manipulation of competition. The information on what this prevention entails and the link to report are included on the SNOC website and the websites of our sports participating in the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games. This is important as our athletes need to be aware of what constitutes a breach. This may be as innocent to the athlete as posting an injury on social media. As part of this program, we have appointed Believe in Sports ambassadors. These ambassadors are our former national athletes in table tennis and water polo. They will help spread the message of prevention of manipulation to their peers. Olympic Solidarity has provided monetary support to some of our newer and younger athletes trying to qualify for the Olympic Games. The more established athletes have more support, and we work with our national federations to identify and support these up-and-coming athletes in their quest for qualification. Olympic Solidarity also supports some of our coaching and officiating courses and the development of the national sports structure in some of our smaller national federations. We have an active Athletes Commission which runs programs and workshops for our athletes with the support of Olympic Solidarity funding. In preparation for the major games, we work closely with the local organizing committees to ensure that our contingent meets all the requirements for the games. Our role is to bring our contingent to compete and return to Singapore safely. In all our dealings with our international partners, it is important to build a relationship based on mutual respect and trust. We do this through observing the timelines and regular communications. One very important aspect to note is not to criticize in public, as all matters can be resolved within the sporting family. We may face challenges in our course of work, including delays and changes. One example which we are familiar with is the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games. What we should appreciate is that the organizing committee will face the same challenges as well. It is more important to adapt and follow the updates to the best of our abilities. This playbook is an example on the adaptability of the organizing committee. Facing the challenges of hosting the games due to COVID-19, they have issued a step-by-step guide for the different client groups. Our responsibility is to cascade the information to our contingent and to ensure that we follow the instructions closely. It is imperative to be aware of the development and adapt processes for the safety and well-being of our contingent. As traveling to the Games involve the requirements and restrictions of the home and host country, it is important to dovetail these details and inform the contingent in advance. A step-by-step guide with regular updates will help us along. The key points of our international sports management are patience and consistent communications. We should always remember that sports binds and not divides. Let us take home the first paragraph of this article. In an often divided world, sports is a unique and important corrective tissue that binds people together, both across and within societies. Stay safe and healthy, my friends.
I was introduced to the National Olympic Committee of Sri Lanka at the very young age of 17 by my school. I came together with the NOC back then to speak about the 5 Olympic values: joy of effort, fair play, pursuit of excellence, balance between body, will and mind, and respect for others. Through this event they organized in the year 2017, I met with many inspirational people from around the world. I was privileged to meet with and talk to one of the authors of the book Olympic Education and International Review, Diana Binder. Being part of discussions that spoke of the Olympic values at such a tender age has helped me in shaping my own personality. I may have never known, if not for the NOC, that the Olympics is not only about its games and competitions, but is more about the fundamental qualities of a sports person. I did not want to keep what I had learned to myself. With the help of the Secretary General of the National Olympic Committee of Sri Lanka, Mr. Maxwell De Silva, and the Program Director of the National Olympic Committee of Sri Lanka, Mr. BLH Pereira, I introduced this side of the Olympics to my school. I shared with my friends the experience, and I also helped them come forward and speak about their understanding on the Olympic values. The ideas I had and the interest I had for the Olympic Value Educational Program did not end there. At the age of 20, I was chosen to represent Sri Lanka in China at a youth Olympic camp, where an international flavor to these core values was added by people of various countries. That was one fantastic meeting. The friends I made, the places I visited, the ideas that were shared, and the many things I learned have brought to my life so much. I talk about this experience still with family, friends, and even acquaintances. In the year 2020, the National Olympic Committee of Sri Lanka organized yet another program to educate the school-going community on Olympic values. In a year where many of us lost the chance to be seen or even heard, the NOC of Sri Lanka created a platform for these kids to be a voice of hope. I took part in the program this time not as a speaker, but as a guide to my school team. I'd say the greatest thing about such an event is that you get to hear and listen to and learn a lot from children. As such, the NOC has given me the opportunity of being an orator, an ambassador, a guide, and has most importantly molded me into being a better citizen. However, the greatest part about my experience at the NOC has been its people. How friendly and welcoming they are, how understanding, kind, and flexible they are. These are what make me want to remain connected to this wonderful place even though I am not a member of the official staff. I am currently on a mission to initiate an OVEC program in my university. I will be working closely with the NOC for that, and I am truly excited for my time with them. The aim, vision, and mission of this initiative is yet to be spoken of, but regardless, the outcome and its reach is something I know would turn out to be exciting. The experience I am to gain through this program, organized by the Chinese Taipei Olympic Committee, is something else I am looking forward to. I wish to enrich my world on Olympic values through this, because I know it's going to be different being virtual. Sometimes, a whole lot of new ideas are explored when going out and doing our normal thing is not possible. In a limited space, like in a virtual meeting, imaginations are stretched, and it could also bring about new ideas that the usual could not evoke. I'd like to with that extend my heartiest gratitude to the National Olympic Committee of Sri Lanka for yet again choosing me to be part of such an amazing event. Thank you, and stay safe.
Hello everyone, good evening from Indonesia. My name is Permadi Satrio and I'm a General Affairs Manager at NOC Indonesia, where I essentially focus on manage operational office of NOC Indonesia. I had the opportunity to enroll myself to the online edition of the 2020 International Sports Affairs Training course offered by the Chinese Taipei Olympic Committee and the Department of Sport. I would like to sincerely thanks to Chinese Taipei Olympic Committee for setting up such as a brilliant and informative 10th edition of the Sports Affairs Training Program, and also for successfully engaging counterparts and participants from various of NOC through online medium during the uncertain times in the year 2020. The introduction of the course topic includes current sports world and other course and topics like international sports marketing, worldwide Olympic movement. The international sport diplomacy was a great experience as it further opens the world of sports management and administration for me, to have learned and understood about the global sports ecology and the worldwide Olympic movement. The first-hand experience of the respective speaker helps sports professionals like myself to upskill my sport administration and knowledge and the know-how of managing a sport organization like NOC of Indonesia. The course also helped me with the latest trend and practice from around the world. I started my journey in sport as a member of INAGOC, which is Asian Para Games, in 2017 to 2018. And each day since then has only taught me more and more about the importance of sport and the fantastic work that the NOC and the worldwide Olympic movement is doing. I truly enjoyed the course session taught by Miss Jacqueline, Miss Hang, and others in 2020. I really look forward to attending more and more edition and advanced course of the Sport Affairs Training course in the future. Really looking forward to see you guys again in 2021. Thank you everyone. Bye bye.
Hello and Namaste. Greetings to everyone from India. My name is Ruben Vargas and I manage the Digital Communications at NOC India, where I essentially focus on delivering the latest news and updates from the worldwide Olympic movement as well as the Indian Olympic Association through our official website and the social media channels. I had the opportunity to enroll myself for the online edition of the 2020 International Sports Affairs Training course offered by the Chinese Taipei Olympic Committee and the Department of Sports. I would like to sincerely thank the Chinese Taipei Olympic Committee for setting up such a brilliant and informative 10th edition of the Sports Affairs Training Program, and also for successfully engaging counterparts and participants from various NOCs through online medium during the uncertain times in the year 2020. The introduction to the course topics, which included current sports world order and other advanced courses on topics like international sports marketing, the worldwide Olympic movement, the international sports diplomacy, was a great experience as it further opened the doors of sports management and administration for me. To have learned and understood about the global sports ecology and the worldwide Olympic movement through first-hand experiences of the respective speakers helped sports professionals like myself to upskill my sports administration knowledge and the know-hows of managing a sports organization. The course also helped me to be well versed with the latest trends and practices from around the world. I started my journey with the Olympic movement in India in 2018, and each day since then has only taught me more and more about the importance of sport and the fantastic work that the IOC and the worldwide Olympic movement is doing. I thoroughly enjoyed the course sessions taken by Ms. Jacqueline, Mr. Hang, Ching Kuo Sir, and others in 2020, and I really look forward to attending more and more editions and advanced courses of the International Sports Affairs Training course in the future. Really looking forward to see you guys again in 2021. Thank you.